Now to our Sunday chat. And earlier this week, a young man was gunned down. He died in the streets of Columbus. And this is not the only death his family has had to deal with this year. This morning, the mom, Pearl Wagner, sat down with me and talked about the moment police came to her door, saying her son, Skylar, was shot and killed.
At first, I just kind of looked at him, and then I lost it. I lost it, and I started screaming. I told him he was a liar. I called him every name that you probably shouldn't call a police officer.
So when you came to the realization that it really happened?
I started bawling. I was screaming and I was bawling, and I woke up my whole house and told my boys, I said, Skylar was shot and killed. Get up, get up, get up.
Have the police been able to tell you anything of what they think happened that night?
They're still trying to piece things together right now. They don't want to go on hunches, and they don't want to go on hearsay. They want to go on definite so that they can give me definite answers. That's what I was told. So they're still working on it, trying to figure out what happened to him.
What do you think happened?
I personally think that he was set up. I really do. I'm at a point I feel like eye for an eye. God forgive me, but that's just how I feel right now.
What was Skylar like?
He was our protector. I mean, he was my best friend.
Pearl, somebody out there knows something, and people talk all the time. If you could say something to anyone watching right now to give you some type of closure, some type of answer, what would you say to them?
You know, if it was your son or if it was your daughter and that happened to them, you would want to know. You know, so, and it can be your child. My son was simply out for a bike ride and was shot and killed.
It's one thing to have to bury one son, but you've had to bury two in the last, what, 7 months?
Eli passed away on February 14th, Valentine's Day.
And he had a brain tumor.
And he had a brain tumor, and it was still devastating and hard, you know, but at least I knew, like, okay, he's got brain cancer, and it's counting down the days. I knew. But with Skylar, I just saw him. I just saw him at 9:30. Half of my family is gone. And I only have 2 of my babies left that I'm holding on to so tight.
If you could have one more moment with Skylar, what would you tell him?
God, just how much I love him. And how much he means to me. And how much he was my whole world. I would give anything to have that back just so I could hug him.
Again, she is asking anyone out there, if you know anything of why her son was shot and killed, who may have done this, please contact Columbus Police.
And we had all met Pearl. You introduced us to her several months back.
Yeah,
exactly.
Eli. So she has 4 boys, now 2. So hard for any parent out there to even fathom. I mean, just unimaginable. The pain and the heartache, but she's strong. Pearl is one strong woman, and her faith and compassion will get her through this.